Hello and welcome. We will be learning about the newly released Pearl Counter, a wireless battery-powered smart beam technology. This device comes packed with the latest features to enhance accuracy as well as ease of installation and use. Not to mention the ability to have control over your location's performance with the My Store on the Go app or leveraging our advanced SaaS software platform, TMAS. In each box, you will receive the following: a main sensor, a secondary sensor, along with an SMS tool. You will receive a card with instructions to follow, which will lead you to view the tutorial video about the installation and setup. The QR codes will link directly to the App Store for your device in order to download the free mobile app. Also, you will receive an SMS tool, which will aid you in enabling the setup mode for each device. Each sensor, the main and secondary sensor, has an indicator on the top of the casing. The mounting brackets are already connected to the side mounting installation. The case is secured with screws to prevent tampering. Each sensor comes with 4 AA batteries pre-installed, and the mounts as well are secured to prevent the device from being knocked or removed easily. Installation is made quick and easy with the adhesive tape on the mounts. Other tools you need are a pencil, screwdriver, and a tape measure. Alternatively, if you don't make use of the sticky tape, you'll need some mounting screws and plugs. The Storetraffic.com app required for Pearl can be downloaded from either of the following locations: the Google Play Store for Android devices or the App Store for Apple mobile devices. Simply go to Google Play or the App Store and search for Storetraffic. Once you've found the app and started the download, it takes just a quick minute to install. While we're waiting, if you haven't already, it would be a good time to get anything you need indicated in the previous video to set up the sensors. Once the installation is completed, just click on Open or Launch the app. You'll be greeted by terms and conditions. Make sure you read through them carefully and agree in order to continue. Once you've installed the SMS Smart app, you'll need to create your account. Select Create Account and proceed to input your email address, which will act as your login user. Indicate your preferred language, as well as input the other required information about yourself. Once done, press Submit. A confirmation message will appear asking you to confirm if your email is correct. If everything is all good, you'll receive an email from our software to finish configuring your account. Proceed to your inbox to look for the welcome email. Open it and take note of the username and copy it, as you'll need it on the next screen. Press the Configure Your Password button. You'll be prompted to open a link in a browser, and you can zoom with your device if it's difficult to see. Paste or input your username and then indicate a password conforming to the rules, and then input the password again to confirm. When done, press Configure Your Password. Your password's now been created and your account's configured. You can now toggle back to the SMS Smart app and log in. Give yourself a pat on the back as you've now successfully signed into the app. When logging into the app for the first time, you'll be greeted by a message indicating that your chain is not set up. Please proceed to press the chain setup to input information about your business. Continue by completing the required fields. The name field is used to identify your business, and it's best to use your build-to name or your business brand name. It's important to input the address of the business correctly, as this may be used by the SMS Smart app to provide data such as the weather. If you have a single location or your head office is located in the same location as where your Pearl counter will be installed, leave the Generate the Store box checked. Otherwise, if your office and store location have different names or addresses, then uncheck the box. By unchecking the box, you will be required to perform an additional step of creating the location after you've completed defining your company. Once you're done and the information is correct, press Create Location. Next, after creating your location, you will be prompted to input its business hours. You will need to define when the location opens and closes for each business day, using an hour selection wheel and a 24-hour clock. Business hours is very important, as this will define when the Pearl sensor is actively operating and reporting traffic. Outside business hours, the Pearl will remain in a low power state to conserve battery consumption and prolong battery life. Press Save your business hours once you've completed defining them. This now completes the chain setup wizard. To add a device, you need to locate the location that you want to link it to. Once located, press the location settings. Then, select the device list. If there are any previously connected devices, they will be displayed here. Since this will be your first, none are appearing. Press Add a new device to continue. Open the box and take out the equipment. In addition, you will need a pencil, a tape measure, and possibly a screwdriver if you need to install the sensors in a front-facing bracket setup. Next, you will need to pull out the battery tab of each sensor for them to power on. Once the battery tab is removed, a green light will go on indicating the sensor is booting up. Next, you will need to select how you will be installing the sensors. Out of the box, the sensors and mounts are already connected for side mounting. In this video, we will be using side mounting as it is the most common setup. If you select front mounting from the app, it will show you how to reconnect the mounts, which will require you to use a screwdriver. Next, you'll need to use the SMS tool in order to activate the setup mode. This mode will remain active for only 10 minutes, which is indicated by the light on the sensors. It is highly recommended to only set up one pair of sensors at a time, as this could lead to conflicts. Measure and mark the sensor placement at approximately 54 inches high. Then peel the tape and affix the secondary sensor to the right side at about an inch from the wall corner. Place the main sensor on the left side of the entrance, an inch from the corner, and align until the light is solid green. Mark the placement with a pencil. Then proceed to peel the tape and affix the sensor permanently to where you'd marked with a pencil. Use your fingers to firmly press the sensor in place. Good job. Before configuring the Pearl for your Wi-Fi network, let's ensure we've not reached a timeout. Press the button once on the master light is still on. Next, you'll need to use the SMS tool in order to activate the setup mode. This mode will remain active for only 10 minutes, which is indicated by the light on the sensors. Next, you'll need to configure the wireless communication to connect Pearl to your network. Select Use this network to sync your mobile phone's currently connected Wi-Fi network. Otherwise, if you need to connect your phone to another network to sync, select Use another network. If you would rather specify specific settings to the Pearl to connect, then select the Advanced Configuration option. After selecting your Wi-Fi network, you will need to connect your Pearl device. Press Connect to Pearl to gather the settings from the device. This could take a couple minutes. Once connected, you'll be prompted to input the Wi-Fi password for the network you selected earlier. You might want to mark down your Pearl's MAC address for future reference if ever it is required. Next, you'll need to provide a label for the device that you want to add. Typically, you can call it what you called your entrance or the area that you installed it on. The polling interval will be indicated hourly, which means the device will report traffic every hour. Press Link a Device to link the Pearl to the location. Congratulations, you've now added the device.